Hi, lovely people. Welcome back again to another episode of Off the Record Podcast. We are so excited to be with you guys today. But first and foremost, mnatujua kweli? Tell us your name, Mama. Beautiful girl.
I beg. Anyway, hi, good people. My name is Mariah Onyanko, and I am super excited to just have this conversation with you guys today.
And as always, I am your girl, your shorty of the village, Lisa Maria.
Not Kiambu.
Of course, Kiambu. Hey, Kiambu is the village, our modern village. How have you been, Mama? Tell us.
Well, it's been a minute. Yeah? I'm well. Niko salama. I'm taking my water. I am minding my own business, and I'm doing squats.
But then you should do for us a turnaround. Guys, Mariah. Mariah. Hey.
This have you seen
when
this guy?
God was tengenezang Mariah, kuna zile sehemu aliamua kufocus. Yeah. Let's just say, to cut the long story short. Nyashi.
Powered by the king of squats. That guy is giving us a run for money. Not South African guys.
Lakini umeshinda king of squats.
That is naonga zimestui.
Speaking of kings, Mariah, there's this episode we did enye ilikuwa inasema I thought I would die, but I didn't. When? So we got a bit of feedback, and men especially walikuwa nasema all these examples you're giving were mostly about women being heartbroken by men. When will you ever give us a men's edition? A king's edition?
Leo sasa ni leo.
Leo ni hiyo siku.
Today we decided today we are team boys. Boy child, today we are here for you.
Oh yeah.
We need to show how you need to fear women. They say fear women before the devil. Hapo inasemaje?
Leo tuna guard men, vile watu na guard murema.
Sishike hiyo mrima.
Sasa tulitumiwa sample stories. And guys, we are going to be reading the stories right here,
right now.
Mariah, tell us the first one you have.
Wanasema fear women. With capital letters. So this one says, alipika chakula iko na chumvi. Uyo bara wao kuna chumvi ya ng'ombe. Alitumia hiyo chumvi ya ng'ombe. He said that king coughed and coughed until he was hospitalized. And the lady is saying, ananiangalanga siwezi yonishanga. I'm like, women, bana.
What if he died?
I know, right?
It's not poisonous.
But wewe ushaikula chumvi nyingi?
I have, but I've never tried the one for animals. Hey, huyo king alifanya makosa gani?
Tell us yours.
So, someone else said that I found my boyfriend cheating. So I created a WhatsApp group with his picture as a profile picture and captioned it, "Gone too soon," with sad emojis. Let me tell you, the amount of money I raised.
Yo.
Wamewa kijana wao wenyewe.
Women are wicked.
Hey,
women.
Now, you want to tell me all those people who are raising money, no one thought to call this guy and confirm if his phone is going through? Ama wanajuanga tukisha sema, for example, may God forbid, R.I.P. Mariah, automatically wameamini.
I think when it comes to grief, people tend to give people space to just to grieve, and Like even right now, if something happens to me, I'll like someone say, give us, me and my family time to mourn, just give us that, privacy. So people tend to leave people alone and just to, I'll say, let me just throw for you my 2K, my 5K. I'll deal with asking questions later. Maybe that's what happened. But then again, who are we to judge,
Tusome ingine, lakini don't try that one. You could get sued,
Hey, I think in a relate kama the same way a woman and expect a man to come to her shags and then the man doesn't show up. So this woman decided to do the same thing to that man. She gave, the man the go ahead, telling him that, hey, I am coming to see your people. The man cooked, the walipika, they cooked, and the woman didn't show up.
Oh, Allah. But I've heard of such stories, but now it's like you're planning an entire show or traditional wedding with your family, then the guy never shows up. His family doesn't show up, his friends. So now the chick did the same thing.
Women are wicked, eh?
Yeah.
Fear women.
10-0. 10-0. That one.
You can imagine a space where, I think for us, having such, visits, it's a big deal. Like your mama will call the community, like, come and meet my in-law. Don't honestly if you want, we cook, samaki, and then you don't show up.
Okay, I can imagine the embarrassment.
I know, right? Hey. Anyway, I hope they didn't go back to each other because that's already a toxic relationship,
Yeah. But also, I think if you're not willing to get married or to take your relationship to the next step, usipewe mtu mwingine hopes. Hata kama amekuhataje, no matter how much you want to revenge, keep family away from your revenge. Yeah. I feel like that was so bad because I'll involve the family of the guy. And then you know how moms are. They were to miss the entire village. Hey! You are at our family on your village, my lord. Anyway, again, in the spirit of not involving parents in your breakup dramas. So another one says, nilibeba mama yake, nikamwambia tunaenda road trip. And I was going to treat her. We drove all the way to Isiolo. I left her there to sit somewhere and told her, I'm coming back. I've gone to prepare the hotel. It's a surprise for you. And I drove back to Nairobi and never showed up.
Wickedness.
Mama, I'm not
But, okay,
surely.
Sometimes it's like Luo men. They are polygamous by nature. And the moment a man is marrying a second wife, the mother knows.
By the way.
She knows actually. Our daughter, welcome. Welcome. Jo karibu. Hey, those women. I think some mother-in-laws are very wicked. The rate at which they are welcoming daughters-in-law in that village. They think that guy is dying. I don't know. The man had Johan many wives, and then you're left wondering, like, really?
So you're saying mother-in-laws, they support their sons in cheating.
Okay, don't misquote me, but
disrespecting their partners.
Okay, maybe disrespect is a strong word, but what I can say is they know what is happening. Because the moment this son akianza kuona that lady, the mother is in the know-how. And I know what is happening. So she knows the start and the end. She knows how many kids that son has. She knows.
Mpaka wale alipata akiwa teenager when he does not take care of.
Because maybe there's a sad story I can say. This guy who died, he was in his early 30, like he was 34 years old. He's a very young man. Young. Like he's at the age where he's just starting to live his life. He's built a nice home for his family, even for himself. And unfortunately, he died through an accident. And the day of his burial, the parents were like, "Hi, jamani. Hakuna mtu tuko tayari kuchukua jamani." Hata like they were literally pleading if someone has, a baby.
Yes,
just for the sake of this, son, so that his name can continue the lineage, manenos. And it was so unfortunate. And in that case, I was like, the moment where you don't want someone to have a baby, that is when it happens. Yes. But the moment when you wish At least there was a seed somewhere. Nothing.
Hakuna.
Nothing. The guy was just clean. So I don't know.
Lakini unajua umenikumbusha mothers-in-law ukienda kumlilia, oh, your son is doing this, anakuambia vumilia. You almost served a whole pot of uvumilivu. Being told this is how a good wife should be. Like ndo anakuanga number 1 campaigner wa uvumilivu. Lakini vile umesema behind closed doors ana feature hivi.
Of course, they know what is happening.
Kijana wake.
Big, yeah.
If those secrets could transform into a bank account, those mother-in-laws would be rich. Read fast the next one, mama.
In your team beard gang,
Team beard.
Beard gang. You know, they say nowadays, mwanaume ni ndevu.
Unaguza hivi. Ukiomba pesa mara unamfanya zazi.
Nowadays they say kababa.
Kababe.
Mwanaume ndevu. That's why this lady decided to show this man shege. Hi women. Alisema the guy alimkosea na kukata kwamba msamaha. She took shaving cream. Applied on his beard gang. Okay, the guy aliamka asubuhi kama anakaa survivor.
Oh. And you know how long it takes to groom a beard.
I know. That was so wicked. You can imagine like your hair, you wake up in the morning
Balls.
and someone shaved your hair. That was so bad.
Hey.
Anyway, someone is saying, sip tea as you fear women. In fact, I read another comment. Someone said, I thought I was ready to get married, but after this, this place is so dark. We need some lighting in this. Anyway, I digress. Yeah.
My Lord. Maybe I'll come invest 10 years of growing the beard.
I can imagine.
Oh, my Lord. Anyway, mwingine anasema hapa, my boyfriend cheated. Na kwani wote ni kama hizi ni revenge za cheating anyway. So I boiled 2 trays of his eggs and calmly returned them back on the shelf. Aki Maria, do you know bachelors? Mayai, it's such a mayai ni kama gold kwa bachelor. So imagine mtu ameenda ame boil. A tray has 30, 60 eggs. It's not expensive to replace 60 eggs, but unaenda kupaswa hivi. And then zinaanza kuoza over time. They are all boiled. Huyo alitesa kijana. Kwanza kama kijana alikuwa wa kampo. Aya. Hiyo ni kama kuiba ng'ombe yake mzima. You know the eggs are treasured. Hey. 10 nil.
Fear women.
Hiyo mimi naweza sema it's fine because they jam ham sana. A tray is only for 50.
Anyway.
So hata kwa loss ni kama loss ya tao pekee.
You're trying to teach this man a lesson. Anyway, so let me read this in a kama email ham sana. Hey, this lady decided to write. Aliingia kwa email yake. And he decided to write a resignation letter to the HR. Fear women.
So mtu akapoteza tu kazi ama alijitetea haja yake.
But that's so bad. Like how do you even sit down and do that? I think for me, I keep saying if peace is very important, and nowadays you meet someone, it doesn't have to end in marriage. Yeah. They say no, get to know a new restaurant through that person, get to enjoy a new meal, or just know how to cook a different meal. But resorting to violence and destroying his stuff and trying to destroy his life, you know,
his career.
Yeah, it's not really worth it, women. Hapana, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. But then again, who are we to judge?
Apana, that's when you have to judge. When it comes to someone's career and their family, their career was not part of their relationship. Ulimpata akijenga, familia yake ili invest in that. Ni kama watu niona, they ban people's certificates just because you found that person cheating.
That's a stretch.
That's so bad, honestly. So when it comes to kazi ya mtu, this is someone messing with your bread, Maria. Someone's family. please, let's just be respectful.
Yeah.
When it comes to, no matter how angry you are, Izo, na physically harming someone, just as you have said.
Yeah.
Izo, please, that is going overboard.
Yeah, you saw the other day on TV. No, it was not on TV, on social media. This young lady went and destroyed everything. I think one of these, there's someone who said the same thing.
I saw it.
Akaingia, akakatakata socks, manguo,
Yes.
akachukua TV, akaweka kwa maji, akachukua ufa. I'm like, where did you even get? You know, the moment the first time unaanza kukata manguo, like you don't even pause and think like maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. This guy came back, alikutana na nyumba yake inakaa kama flood. Like, and I keep asking myself, wow. Maybe I can pose a question to you. So in such scenario, will you blame the man if he decides, to go ahead and punish this woman, maybe to, track her down and just decide to punish her, or maybe to kill her? Because we have so many cases of, women being killed because of, such things. And a man will say, oh, she decided to destroy my stuff. Oh, she decided to do, ABCD to her. So she was, the only way I can just make myself feel good is just by killing her. So maybe...
There's no life. You cannot gauge someone's worth ya maisha yake na TV, honestly.
Yeah.
That is wrong. Kama umekosewa sana, just follow the law.
Yeah.
Don't go beating her. Don't try killing her. Wewe si Mungu, si ulimza. Hata hakuwa amekufanyia nini. How many women, when you're divorced, unaachwa zero na watoto wako.
Yeah, true.
Do they go killing those men? No. So there is nothing that justifies femicide.
Yeah.
There's nothing that justifies violence against women.
Yeah.
All right? So in such a situation, mtu amekukosea that you just follow the law.
Yeah.
Ama ukiona uko na hasira mbaya sana, osha tu mkono, sema hiyo nimeachia Mungu and start your life. Lakini women, it's not good to destroy people's properties. It is not, no matter how bad you are.
Yes.
Because it takes a lot for someone to save na furnish nyumba mzima. Unajua sahi Nairobi, mara even with $500,000, you can't fully furnish your house.
Like proper.
Ile proper, ile inakaa kama Pinterest. So things are expensive.
Yeah.
So don't destroy people's things. Na ukiumizwa sana mtu destroy your things, please just follow the law.
Yeah.
Get a lawyer, go report to the police. Usichukulie sheria mikononi.
Yeah.
Because it'll end up vibaya.
I think this is why I was asking that question, because as I was going through the comments, you find that men are saying, now I have the reason to kill her, like he feels like he's now justified to do, or to hurt that woman, or rather to pour acid on her face.
No.
Or, those bad things that, women go through in the hands of men. But
nothing justifies violence.
When tafuta pesa nunua TV ingine, that's what you're saying, si ndio?
Exactly. In the spirit of destroying property. Amen. Kuna mtu mwingine amesema hapa, ati I took his new phone, dipped it in water, nikaikausha vizuri na towel hadi na blow dry, then nikairudisha vizuri. All of a sudden, he starts saying, hey, my phone is not working. Mimi na huyo nashtuka na nasema, oh my God, it's just new. Maybe they called you.
Kumbe, you know what you've done.
Huyo alikuwa intentional. Mpaka amechukua, because you see, simu inakuanga na tushimo.
Yeah.
So towel, hata kuna vile haita. So dry me.
So like simu kwa mchele.
But kile najiuliza uchale alikuwa wapi simu yake ikifanyia hizi drama zote.
I think when they say where there's a will, there's a way. So when a woman wants to destroy you, she will find you that could destroy. Ata find all the energy and the time that she needs to do whatever she wants to do. Again, fear women. Don't forget to take time to fear women. Don't forget.
We thought we were always the victims. Kumbe.
Yeah, so maybe.
We are matching energies.
Yeah. So I think I have like, I don't know, 2 remaining. So when I say, when your man is about to leave, the guy was flying out of the country. Alimuonyesha, you're not going anywhere, dude. She decided to lock, him and the man kwa nyumba and throw away the keys. And the flight left the guy, Women. Yeah, women.
Hapana, hiyo I feel it because mimi nishaachwa na ndege over something so small. And it costed me a lot of, like, half price ya hiyo ticket. Just kubadilishiwa to the next flight. So I know how painful that is. So he has to go buy a whole entire flight ticket.
Fear women.
Hapana, hapo no. Hapo no. Angeacha aende tu wachane roho safi.
I know,
At least you're going to a different country.
Yeah, just start your own life there. Because I think for me, I keep saying there's life beyond that man, there's life beyond that woman. Yeah. So you can still, pick yourself up and just start your own life. It doesn't matter. Your peace is very, very important.
Just I know we've not finished all the stories, but I'm just thinking, I think people put too much value in relationships. You forget to love yourself and you forget what basic respect is about. Because I can't imagine going to such lengths just to hurt someone. Kwani how emotionally invested were you?
Yes.
That inafanya unakosa kufikiria kabisa. All you're thinking is, I need to hurt this person. So how do we begin to draw healthy boundaries in relationships? So that I respect your individuality, Mariah. Tuko in a relationship, but I know you're your own person. Kesho you can wake up and change your mind. So how do I secure myself when you change your mind? How can I not be so hurt that I become cuckoo, basically, when you hurt me? Are we overly investing in relationships? That's the question.
I think for me, I'll say right now I am doing a lot of personal development because I want to be in a space where I'm getting into this healthy relationship. And I know that I am coming here as a happy woman and not to come and, draw my happiness from this man. And for me, I keep saying it's growth. And I am privileged that I'm in a space where, right now I'm in a space where I know my worth. I'm emotionally intelligent. I know how to control my anger. Before I say something, I think about it because I'll ask myself, I'll cut his clothes or I'll destroy his electronics, and then what? What next? Like, will I find that, it's like certification that I wanted or I was looking for? Why can't I just have a sit down with this guy and you tell him, hey, listen, you've hurt me and I didn't like what you did. And if I feel like we're in a space where we cannot speak the same language, my dear, I'll just speak my stuff and go. Because I think the wanawake ni wengi pia wanaume pia ni wengi hapa nje. Imanishi sasa I'm stuck with this guy. Because you have people, they say it's either me or no one. If you leave them, they threaten you. Now they start, how do you call it? Like, they start blackmail you. If you leave me, I'm going to kill myself. If you leave me, you'll never find another. I'm like, hey, who told you I want to find someone like you? I beg.
Exactly. Plus, before you meet that person, kwani hakuwa na maisha?
Tell me about it.
They had their own life. And I feel like a breakup should be the ultimate, come on, revenge. Like, that's enough.
Just go,
Count your losses and keep your life moving. Just count your losses.
I think, as you're saying that, something came in my mind. Where did you draw the line between someone being hard-headed and someone controlling you?
Control obviously is someone wanting to make decisions on your behalf or manipulating your decisions. Wanting to control unarudi sangapi. Whereas an adult uko na curfew, you can't have certain friends, you can't dress a certain kind of way, you know, that's control. They even control your finances, you see, stuff like that. And control is toxic. And I read somewhere that, unfortunately, when you're not emotionally intelligent, you seek control more than you seek connection. When you want to connect with someone, Mariah, you'll work with that person vizuri. Unaona, you want to make that person better and they'll want to make you better. Because mna connect. But control, utataka kufanya mtu kama puppet. Fanya hii, kula hii, ukibweka anaruka juu.
I think that's where, because I come from the community where we are, you know, known to be very hard-headed. Sisi ni wanawake wenye vichwa ngumu. And I think for some reason I've said, you know what, if that's how you see me, it's fine. I cannot change your, you know, your reasoning. It's fine. I'm easy with that. But that's what I kept asking myself. At what point will you say someone is kichwa ngumu and someone is just trying to tell you, hey, I know my rights? Because Lisa, you found me at a space where I know what I want, how I dress. So you come into my space, you can tell me, now from today, I want you to stop wearing miniskirt. I want you to start wearing blah, blah, blah. And if I don't do what you ask me to do, you'll paint me as a
bad person or hard-headed.
You know.
Na nikuulize, vile alikutongoza sasa alikuwa na hiyo miniskirt, akapenda hiyo nyash vile inakaa, akapenda hizo ties. So all of a sudden, why is
I
it
know
a
they
bad
want
thing?
to change you and just do I think that's what they say. The women say, mimi nitaingia tu pale, I'll change that man, I'll make sure that itakura. Oh, I'll start making sure that he's going to the whatever we go to the same church. He'll stop drinking, stop smoking, my friend. Yeah. So basically, what we're saying is just go in a space where you're already happy. And you're just going to, you know, connect with someone that you're on the same level of happiness, of you're financially, mentally, physically available for each other. Say to unaenda pilot, just, you know, marriage for convenience. You're getting married just because you don't have money to pay rent.
You're seeking freedom from your parents.
Because of convenience.
Kupata mimba doesn't mean you need to be married.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. Just go in that space because you're ready to be married. Because married si kazi ngumu. Si kazi rahisi, si ndio?
Si rahisi, but it can be fun if you're with the right person. So seek to connect and not to control. Yes, wacha tusomea hizi za mwisho. So mwingine anasema mwingine anasema alikuwa na pesa around 100k in his car. When I saw the money, I offered to take the car kwa car wash. Nikarudi innocently without the money. Then vile aliniuliza, I started blaming watu wa car wash. Tukafuatana hadi car wash kwenda kuvurugana over the 100,000. Sasa hiyo mimi nimeshaiweka kwa account yangu. You know, okay, 100,000 might seem like a lot of money, but genuinely it's not. Hiyo ni pesa fumbua imeisha. So I'm wondering, huyu after maybe you 100k, like ilim sustain for how long?
Maybe I think she just wanted to punish this guy. Because with 100,000 you can take yourself a nice massage.
Yes.
And buy yourself a nice shoe and dress and just smell nice. So maybe she just wanted to punish her.
Na pia wanasemanga, if your man is not spending on you, if your man is not spending on you, kuna watu wanafanyaje Mariah? Wanakula your pesa with no mercy.
So we can conclude by saying no man is stingy. Just no not man worth is his money.
Ukweli. No man is stingy.
Just not worth his money.
So huyu maybe aliona huyu mtu kuna vile kuna kama Mariah hapo anarushianga lunch anamwambia let me buy you a nice shoe.
Mimi sina akio.
Lakini yeye akiitisha napo excuses 1 million. Akasema let me show you pepe. Let me show you
Baby.
Mama tusome.
Anyway, I think this is the last one. This is the last one of my said. So this babe said, hey, Ali decided kumonyesha shege. Ali interchange numbers. Said hands home. Say, what was Joanne?
Good one.
The rest is history. So you can imagine you're thinking you're speaking to Lisa and you're speaking to Mariah. And then Lisa's like, okay. Mariah's like, what's happening? They say itakuramba.
Na kwani men don't take time kuangalia previous chats ile like, you know, ama assume to.
As soon as the moment, like right now, Lisa, our chat, of course, I don't have to go through what we said. I'm like, this is Lisa, you know. But then everybody will be in a space where you just pick your phone and then you call someone and then realize, like, short, it's not the number.
Yes.
And in fact, I have a story.
Where?
This time, I mixed people's numbers. I was just coming from a coffee date. And then before I said, no, it's just courteous as once you come out from a coffee date to say, thank you, I've reached home, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So this is this guy, you know, it was just a friendly coffee date. And then when I reached home, I said hi to another guy. And then I said, thank you to this other guy. I was like, thank you for that coffee. And then I was actually talking to this guy, thinking I'm speaking to this other guy.
I know,
and then you know it was so funny because this other guy, alikuwa na flow, imagine. He just and then I realized, shoot, I made a mistake. So trying to clean up my mess, but I'm like, you know what? Of course I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, but I realized, you know what? I am not married to either of them.
Yes.
It was just a friendly, you know, because for me, I'm very big in meeting up new people and just connecting. It can be a business idea. I mean, I love money. So it can be a business idea. It can be a new, you know, I don't know. So basically what I'm saying is, nilove kujitetea. And then I realized, like, you know what? I'm just wasting my saliva. So nikasema, I am sorry. So, and that was it. So, I don't know, the guy came, tried. I think after that, ilishindikana too. So we parted ways. He went. Maybe he realized that Musana in Nairobi.
Yeah.
But it was just an honest mistake.
Yeah. Plus, when you're dating, if you're not committed to someone, it's okay to have options. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it until the day you commit.
Yeah.
Because that's how our men. They usually have multiple options, then they decide, undo nitamoa. No. So there's nothing wrong with it, honestly. So Mariah, tell us, as we are closing this conversation, ni nini ushaifanyia kijana mtanashati wa mama yake upon hurting you?
I think Lisa, what I can say about me, and maybe if I ever dated you, can, you know, attest to this. Maybe I'm a very good girl. I know when to, I don't know when to respect myself and when to remove myself from spaces or in a relationship where I feel like I'm not valued and I'm not needed anymore. So I don't think I am that crazy woman where I can just go about, you know, be fighting my man, me destroy vitu zake, you know, because there's this time in my life, I had this, I don't know if she did watch, but anyway, sister-in-law, alitonesha dust. We came back to Kafata. She destroyed everything.
Oh my goodness.
Everything that she ever bought for this guy. Aki alikata zote. And then my head was thinking, wait, this woman can kill.
Yeah.
Because, like, where do you get the strength to take a scissors or a knife and start cutting things? Because the moment you know you're cutting things, you're so angry.
Yes.
I can imagine if I walk in, you can actually throw that knife or anything. So for me, I'm a very peaceful woman. I know I can talk. I'll speak my mind. I'll tell you how I feel, and I'll respect myself and I remove myself from that situation. Me, I don't condone violence. Like no. Mimi na peace na mimi. I drink my water and I mind my business because after all, we're Javers. We tunashuka ibasi tukiingia nyingine. Do you have any situation where?
Mimi, I think I was not doing it out of revenge. I think you were cutting quite in love. In love. Very love and short. So I found out my partner at the time alikuwa na flats na someone else. Mimi hapo nikifikiria ati nita break up. Nikakimbia kuambia the other girl, do you know this guy is married?
So
shock
the guy was
on
married
me.
to you?
No. I'm saying, like, you see, I find someone is flirting with you.
Yeah.
So because nataka wachane na mtu wangu,
Okay.
nakwambia, do you know
This
so
guy
and so is married?
Okay.
Ile kuku shock, ndo you feel betrayed, you feel cheated, wachane naye. Mimi nibaki na mtu wangu, tusameane huko, tuendelee na relationship. We, guess msichana watu aliniambia nini? Sijawahi ona this guy amevaa tuxedo walk down the aisle holding your hand. Sijawahi sikia walishonesha vitenge na wakapeleka ng'ombe na mbuzi kwenyu. Until then, Mama, never call my number again.
So you're embarrassed, eh?
Girl. Mimi nikifikiria hapa ati let me show you how you should leave my man.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa humbled. Nikasema never again in my entire life will I ever approach a woman.
Yeah.
Kama huyu mtu amona he cannot manage me, ama anaona relationship which is not worth it. Una walk away too peacefully.
Yeah, it's
peacefully.
Yeah.
Lakini that thing to date inakuanga hapa. Mimi Maria
never
again. Hata mapenzi kwa inatoshana aje.
I tell people, the moment you find your partner cheating, remember the other person is not part of that relationship. He or she or they or them, they don't have they don't owe you any explanation. Deal with your man, deal with the woman, deal with your partner, because you don't know what aliniambia. And we've had so many cases of the way women will tell you, oh, me, I'm a very single man, oh, blah, blah, blah. And this guy is happily married for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Now, he's living his life like a single man. Because nowadays, the way maybe a wife is working in a different town, or a man is working in a different town. This other guy, he just has a single room somewhere. He's living a life like a single man.
Cool.
And then you believe. Because I have so many cases of women being like, they felt like they were cheated. The man, she like a single man. Only I love the day and I could visit the family. I'll tell you, oh babe, now you know I'm going for like maybe a weekend. I won't have network. You see the way when I work they won't have network. And then I think by God's grace, someone pia Mungu akiamua kukuvindicate anasemanga, let me show you this man. One day unakutana tu na picha kwa WhatsApp, ama Facebook, ama Instagram, boom. And that's the day they're going to be embarrassed. So, but violence, no. You just deal with them and just ask them vizuri. Kama you feel like if you come out like you want to, be violent and you feel like you're not okay emotionally, and this guy is just messing with your emotions, just walk away. Yeah, that's the safest thing. Walk away. Walk away. You want to be the first person to be left. You want to be the person to be divorced.
Exactly.
But we are tired of statistics. Every day, day in, day out, burying men, burying women because of violence in marriages, violence in relationships. Like, we're so tired. Yeah, so I just walk away. That's the only thing I can say. Yeah.
In the spirit of walking away, never, ever, as a woman, do what I did. I may think hapo nilikuwa nimekuwa too in love. Yani, I'm willing kusamehe mtu lakini nisukume ule mwingine kando. Please, madam, tujipendeni. Love yourself more than you love your partner.
And maybe my part in short, I'll say, Waswahili wanasema ukiona ucha mwenzako chanyolewa kitie chako maji. Manake you keep saying, you'll come to my house and push me out of my house because you think now you are there, Odogu's wife, thinking that this man is going to be faithful to you. The same way, whatever he did to me, or whatever she did to that person, that is the same thing is going to happen to you.
Unasemanga 7 times 7. Inakuja in
karma.
Anyway, lovely people, thank you so much for engaging our conversation, our kings and our men. I hope we did you guys justice by sharing your stories. If you have more, please hit our comment section and we will most definitely be happy to engage with you. Until next time, bye.